Have you ever had to do some deep cleaning in a garage or other space? Hello and welcome to this week's Midweek Minute. I'm standing here in our garage. It's just a basic garage, but it gets used for a variety of purposes over the course of a year. Just coming out of deer season, so it's been used as a butcher shop. It also gets used to park our car in the wintertime. But in the summer, we set up a table in here and chairs, and it becomes a summer dining room. It's also been the location of graduation receptions and birthday parties. Just a whole lot of different uses that it gets used for. But then there are also those times when it starts to become a collect-all for stuff, also known as junk. And it seems like twice a year we have to do a deep cleaning, getting rid of stuff and reclaiming our garage so that it can be used for the intended purpose of that particular season. That reminds me of our spiritual lives as well. Sometimes there's things in our lives that start to accumulate that hold us back from the proper place of worship and serving the Lord. I think of in the Old Testament of how King Hezekiah, as it's recorded in 2 Chronicles 29, when he became king, one of the first things he did was to set about to repair and cleanse the temple so that it could be used for its intended purpose of worship. What about in our lives? Are there some things that we've allowed to accumulate, some sin that we've allowed to fester, some junk that we've allowed in our hearts that is holding us back from really serving the Lord and truly worshiping Him? Maybe the prayer that David prays, this is recorded in Psalm 51, can be a starting place for us to get rid of some of that junk that's accumulated. Here's what it says in Psalm 51, first of all in verse 10. God, create a clean heart for me and renew a steadfast spirit within me. And then verse 12 says, restore the joy of your salvation to me and sustain me by giving me a willing spirit. Well, that is our word for today. Thank you for tuning in.